What's up, my fine feathered friends? We have a special box of cards here today. We have 1995 Miller Genuine Trading Cards. I don't know the company that makes these. We have them made in-house. A Sports Time Inc. In Carson, California. The champagne of collectible cards. I don't know if that's true. Probably not. It is certainly not true. And I don't know. They're fun. We opened up a stack the other night on stream. And interesting. There's some cool pictures on the cards, and there's some not so cool pictures on there. There is the 5-card micro etched embossed Miller Moment set is 1 per 36 pack, so 1 per box. 10-card acetate Miller Crystal Gallery set, 1 in 12 packs. We pulled 1 already. And then 15-card all foil Miller Holiday Chair set, 1 in 6. We pulled 2 of those. And yeah, that's the scoop. Let's open some up. I'm really hoping to find that micro etch card. Don't know what it looks like. Pack is actually really interesting and cool. Very colorful. I believe that's Adolf. Was Coors Miller? I don't know much about beers. So as we go through this, and I give you the history of it, none of it's going to be true. Not a word of it. But I've got to fill in the blanks somehow. I'm on channel 69. Let's see if we can get this playing. I can't. I'm not strong enough. There we go. Channel 3. Come on, you son of a bitch. No, not yet. Still flashing. Go back to 69. That's our safe channel. And let's go. So, first card is a baseball card-ish. It is Milwaukee Braves. Kind of cool. There's some really nice looking cards in here. There's this guy who, like most other men in here, certainly does not beat his wife. And certainly has a great relationship with his son, who wants to move to New York. We have a bunch of little people on the... Oh, those are some long dogs. Long wiener dogs. I have to stop this for 1 sec. There we go. I just had to adjust the brightness so I could see what I'm looking at. So yeah, some unfortunately disfigured. I assume they've been disfigured or mauled in such a way or to carry these little people. I don't know what that is. You know, they give you information in the back, but we're not gonna go through all that. More little people. Man, that dude's got a... Can't remember what my dad used to call that, but whatever it is, I actually can remember it, but I can't say what that's called. This part of the abdomen when it pops out like that. Clearly insane. Picnic bear. Draft picnic bear. Derby Day. That's a nice looking card. I really do like that. And a checklist. So yeah, I can hear the Diaz in there. The Diaz gremlin. So this is the Filmation's Journey to Oz, which, if you didn't know, all the Wizard of Oz stuff is public domain. So anybody can make a Wizard of Oz movie, write a book. I don't know how this works, because Filmation owns this. Is why I'm not showing it, so you can't see it. And I'm sorry if the car noises are loud. I forgot to rub that. Yeah, someone said, why are there grapes on him? Those aren't grapes, they're pins. And I don't know, this is a tooth. This is certainly a tooth. But I don't know. Can you fit in there? Yeah. There we go. Anyways. So yeah, I know Adolf somebody. Is it Adolf Miller, Adolf Coors, Adolf who? I don't even know if I should be saying that name on here. They said it couldn't be done. What is that couldn't be done? 1492, amid skepticism, Columbus set off on the voyage that changed the course of history. 1985, after others have tried and failed, finally captures the smoothness of draft beer. You know what? I don't think it's a far stretch to say, you know, Columbus' journey to the New World, the what's the term? Columbian Exchange, is that what it was? It's not too far from getting a beer on draft that tastes smooth, whatever the hell that said. I would love to talk about Columbus more, but I know people get so sensitive about it because his story is much more interesting than any school or any meme on Facebook, positive or negative, is going to give you. It's much more gray and complicated, but I like this card a lot. Just feels like 80s. That's cool. I don't know who this art that's supposed to be. I'm sure it's somebody famous. Artist Mark English. What are they eating? Probably like, every time I see something like this, I think of like Jello products. Like mayonnaise in Jello with pineapple casserole, like in the 50s. It's horrendous. It's kind of neat. A man the story behind this, from what I understand, is he passed away. The dog was locked in the house with him for 3 months, and because he was such a good, loyal dog, he didn't want to eat his owner, so he passed away too. And these are the ghosts of the man and his dog. I think he called them Woggy or something like that. Woggy or Wogger, I can't remember. But that's what happened between these two. That's that thing, and there we go. Pretty girl. Dweeb. What a geek. There's a book called The Four Voyages. It's called The Four Voyages. Oh, here's one of the acetate cards, which are pretty cool. On the Moon. The Miller Lite girl looks like she's got a gun to her back. I think it's called The Four Voyages, and it's about Columbus and it's 4 voyages over the New World, and it's craziness. It's not what people think. And as important as it seems to be, Columbus Day and all this, and what we learned in school, it's so much more important than that, what happened. The closest thing to that happening again would be if we were to establish trade with aliens. But he did bad things, so now we have to say, well, we don't have to pay attention to him at all now. That's a card. Enough of that. Another one of these. This looks like a weird, I don't know, 50s and 60s. 60s from the wall, but that's got to be 60s. Fred Miller Brewing Company. Juneteenth. That's a cool home pack of Miller High Life, and I had trouble with this card at first. I couldn't tell that there were dolphins. Yeah, I couldn't tell that there were dolphins in the picture. I still can't. But I also couldn't tell that there were penguins in the picture. I think penguins mate for life, right? Women go on the journey while the men stay and guard the eggs or something. It's extremely hellish. I'm glad I'm not an animal. Well, hey, so this is another man who passed away suddenly during an extremely intense game of chess with himself. He was playing, going back and forth, and it got really intense. He killed over, and he's still there. His ghost drinking Miller champagne of bottled beer, he's just there, still playing chess with himself, thinking of his next move. Yep, there's that. Yep, and that. There are jokes I have for these, but I don't think people would like them. Miller Time looks like more like a Marlboro ad. You know, there's a interesting thing with Marlboro ads and art in that there's a guy who is taking the Marlboro ads. He would take like this, and he would cut the Marlboro part out of it, and he would frame them and change the ratios and all that stuff, and frame them into a to make them look like gallery pieces. And then he would sell these pieces for huge amounts of money. But the guy that took the photographs originally was not getting any because it was considered transformative, and it kind of was. But it was an interesting thing to see whose was it art? Was it? Oh, sorry, Mom, Steve. Sorry. Was it? What was he doing? If it was art, was it theft? Something in between. It's just a picture of me and my dad. Yep. That's cool. I like that. Sorry about that noise. This looks like the beginning of a take the beer, the 6-packs out of the hand. Take this out of the hand. It looks like the beginning of a Tim Burton movie. And so this is one of the inserts, the foiled Happy Holiday, which it's okay. I don't love it, don't hate it. Foiled cards are in really good shape. I think you can still buy these off the Miller Lite website. You know, these people driving by my house going to work have no respect. I'm making a video. They don't care one iota. I got Miller Lite cards. Come on. Watching cartoons. I've been up almost 24 hours. What is this? What are these two men doing in that puddle? That bear cat puddle. Seen that? This? Tap into the cold. Now that is actually really cool. So that is going to go into my PC. Like all these, I'm going to keep all these cards, but this will go into my PC. This would actually be interesting to get in a slab somewhere. I didn't see that card. I love anything Halloween related, especially 80s, early 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s Halloween. Once you start getting the 60s Halloween stuff, you know what, Ingrid, just sit your ass over here. Just sit down. Once you get into the 70s Halloween stuff, I'm sure these men perfectly, they love women. I'm sure his wife isn't peeking out the window and wondering why John lets Leaf spend the night when he's got a home of his own. He could stay there, and why he doesn't give her kisses anymore, and why he named that parrot Peach. Another guy who doesn't know what domestic violence is. Don't know who this is. Just move on from that. I can't tell if he's a ghost or just... Yeah, he's a ghost. Probably a car accident, judging by the background. What is this? The Summer Garden established by Frederick Miller on the grounds of Plank Road Brewery. Blah, 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 blah. Milwaukeeans. Is Milwaukee even a real place? I don't know. I've heard rumors. Copious, what does it say? Companions in quality, I guess. Oh, what is, am I even? Jacob Leichenkohl Brewing Company. You can look in there all day. You're not going to find your wasted years in there, my friend. I don't need to say anything about that card. Oh, where's this etched? They smell really good. They smell like 90s, like Beavis and Butthead cards. If you remember that. I haven't seen this one yet. It's kind of neat. I actually really dig this card. I like it. Put that away. Who is this? Class Country Club. It's just a lady. Maybe she's somebody of note. I can't read that. Distinctive. I like that. That's a cool. That would look better without this gaudy Miller logo there. But I'll put that in a good pile. What's going on here, guys? You don't have to be nervous. Somebody gets some poppy seeds. You guys will be fine. It'll be fun after about 20 minutes. Whoa, pot of gold. I like that one a lot too. And 1984 games. Free poster, take one. Don't mind if I do. Final pack. You know, when I think of Miller, I think of Miller Bush. A lot of these beers in their, I think of bars, I guess, from when I was a kid. I think of Browns, like wood paneling, basements with, little dirty man caves. Like before man caves were like nice, back in the day when you just go down your uncle's man cave and he'd have, his St. Pauli girl poster up and on the wood paneling, and maybe he'd be playing like, I don't know, Cheap Trick on the tape. I think of the movie Silver Bullet. That movie had a not southern, Milwaukee, Wisconsin-y, white vibe. I don't know. I'm not very good with my words. I don't know what this is. Okay. They're just friends who live together, right? Just friends. When the neighbor says, well, why is there only one bed in the house? It's because it obviously can't fit through the back door. And why would I buy another one if I have a perfectly good one, but it just won't fit through the back door? Just let's have one bed. Oh boy, I dig that. Catch Air. What year is this from? 70s. I thought it might be early 80s. Oh God, it caught some air. Joy Life with Miller High Life. High Life, malty syrup, kind of a bland one. Oh wait, there's Mickey Mantle, I think. Kind of looks like Mantle. Just a generic baseball player. Market and Miller, and that's the final bit. So we got a couple inserts. We got the lady, we got the foil. I think at least my favorite card is by far the Draftula, which I actually think I have cups, plastic cups of this ad campaign in the attic. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I got all these odd things, and I put them up on my store if you ever wanted. There's 2 stacks of these left. I try to keep everything like this, like 10 to 11, between 10 and 12 bucks shipped. So you're not paying much. And yeah, I got the Bowman break this week. We'll be doing Bowman Friday, and I'll probably do Select Sunday if you're interested in that. Just go to the website, see what's there. If not, that's cool too. And if you like the video, hit thumbs up, and I will see you all later. Peace.